Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank all of my channel members for supporting me in this endeavor to save pop culture. And if you are not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We need you. Thank you. My friends, I am a supervillain, and supervillains are prone to grandiose pronouncements and operatic rants. So forgive me a moment if I indulge myself and declare that, in my opinion, Elon Musk declared all-out war against Disney yesterday, launching an incredibly well-timed all-out attack on Disney on two fronts, my friends, two different fronts. I mean, there really is no way to exaggerate how devastating these attacks by Elon Musk are to Disney at a time when they are more vulnerable than they've ever been before. Certainly the most vulnerable they've ever been under the leadership of Bob Iger. Famously, Bob Iger made the mistake of pulling all of Disney's advertising from X, following what Iger claimed to be Disney ads appearing next to offensive hate speech on X. And at that point, Iger made the worst enemy imaginable, and Elon Musk confirmed it when, in a public forum recorded and distributed across the internet, Musk told Iger to go fuck himself. That was Elon slapping his glove across the mouse's face, challenging Iger to a duel that I believe will prove disastrous to Bob Iger and Disney. In short, to quote Bugs Bunny,
"Of course you know, this means war."
Folks, as I record this video, my mind is reeling at the implications of what just happened yesterday. My mind is literally reeling because the two things that happened yesterday far exceed the sum of their parts, in my opinion. On the surface, two things happened, folks. Gina Carano announced that she is suing Disney and Lucasfilm for what they did to her using a lawyer provided to her by Elon Musk, a move that has vast and horrible implications for what will be revealed during the discovery phase of that trial. And then Elon Musk personally leaked an internal Disney document presenting in detail all of their woke guidelines for DEI tyranny, a roadmap to artistic and financial ruin that explains everything wrong with Disney and explicates exactly why they are failing. Dear God, people, look at the ruin that Elon Musk is unleashing upon the head of Bob Iger and Kathleen Kennedy and the Walt Disney Company. It is astounding, and the implications are nothing less than disastrous for the Walt Disney Company.
You are correct, sir. Shit on a stick, dude. It's not just what was disclosed, it's the timing of it. The timing could not possibly be worse for Disney.
You are correct, Harvey Cthulhu. These two attacks on Disney happened yesterday, one day ahead of the Disney investors' call, which was already going to be tense. After all, Nelson Peltz and Ike Perlmutter have shined a light on Disney's financial losses and the Disney board's lack of qualifications and incompetence, and now, just a day before the Disney investor call, Elon Musk zaps Disney right between the eyes with two developments he was personally behind. Gina suing Disney promises a wealth of embarrassing revelations during discovery about the circumstances of Gina Carano's firing and virtual blacklisting in Hollywood. I mean, holy shit, folks. With Elon Musk backing her move, she has no motivation to settle the case, and that means there's an excellent chance this goes to trial and the information gets out. Devastating information about what goes on behind the scenes at Disney and Lucasfilm. This could rock the company to its foundation, folks, just with the disclosures, something Iger and Kennedy must surely fear. I'm sure this will add a lot of pressure to the investors' call, regardless of what the numbers are, but it's the second revelation, folks, the second disclosure, that truly convinces me that this is not a coincidence. This is a structured, planned, and coordinated attack on Disney by the worst enemy Iger ever made. There's no way this is just a coincidence. This has been months in the planning, and it just goes to show you, when Elon told Iger to go fuck himself, Elon meant it, and Elon is gonna help Iger to do just that.
So what was in this leaked Disney document, dude? What was so bad?
Harvey Cthulhu, This document is an internal document outlining Disney's slavish adherence to DEI guidelines, a roadmap to financial ruin that explains why Disney movies and TV shows relentlessly suck and constantly fail. A document that will raise eyebrows of Disney investors who maybe didn't realize before that the Disney board was prioritizing this DEI bullshit over investor profits, a disclosure that plays right into the hands of Nelson Peltz, which leads to the question, is Elon Musk working with Nelson Peltz against Disney? Variety suggests so in a recent article featuring a photograph of Elon Musk hugging Nelson Peltz, a photo that must have driven Iger to make a mess in his special executive bathroom. In this article, they write, quote, "Furthermore, Intabi alleged that Peltz seems to focus his efforts on soliciting endorsements from Elon Musk, who doesn't own a single Disney share, and is aggrieved at Disney for withholding advertising dollars from his struggling social media platform. These are not winning strategies for Disney shareholders. As evidence of that, Blackwell's pointed to a post by Musk that had been shared on Trian's RestoreTheMagic.com website. Brutal track record. Shareholders have been incredibly poorly served by the Disney board," Musk wrote in a January 18th post on X, replying to a post from Trian lamenting Disney's shareholder returns and calling for new, truly independent board members. Musk's comment appears to have been removed from the RestoreTheMagic.com site. Musk, the multi-billionaire who owns X, aka Twitter, and is the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has expressed anger toward Disney and Iger after Disney, along with others, suspended advertising on X after Musk posted a comment supporting an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Is that clear? Musk said at the New York Times Deal Book Summit last fall. Yep, that was the slap across the face with the white glove demanding satisfaction and announcing his challenge, and yesterday was the declaration of war. Folks, my friend Big Daddy MRI, who is a wrench on my channel, put it perfectly. He said, if Musk buys 1 billion shares of Disney and lets Peltz have his proxy, it's over. Fucking over. And Musk might just do it so when Disney stock goes up over $200 a share, he can more than double his investment. Oh yeah, it's on. Yep. We have a photo of Elon Musk and Nelson Peltz arm in arm, and let's face it, if Elon decides to buy a ton of Disney stock and turns over his proxy to Peltz, that's it for Disney. Shit, he might take all the board seats there are. Okay. Elon helping Gina sue Disney and Lucasfilm, threatening in Discovery to reveal all their secrets. Elon releases a secret document sent to him by a Disney source. All of this yesterday, before today's investor call, and Peltz is actively soliciting Elon to join his fight to oust the current regime. It's a shit day for Disney, my friends. But let's take a look at the secret document that Elon released. The document that spells out exactly why Disney movies and shows stink and fail these days. They're more concerned with diversity hires than quality. Want proof Disney is no longer a for-profit company? Here it is. Look at the guidelines they're operating under. Just look at this crap. Disney General Entertainment Content Inclusion Standards. Standard A, on-screen representation. Standard B, creative leadership. Standard C, below the line. Standard D, industry access and career development. Look at this. I won't read the whole thing, but let's just take a look at this. Let's look at on-screen representation. Characters, 50% or more of regular and recurring written characters come from underrepresented groups. Actors, 50% or more of regular and recurring actors come from underrepresented groups. Secondary characters, meaningful inclusion of underrepresented groups as secondary or more minor on-screen individuals, including background actors. Series premise, meaningful integration of underrepresented groups in overall themes and narratives. In other words, you are being told exactly the kinds of stories that you can tell, and if they are not DEI stories, go fuck yourself. Episodic storytelling. Ongoing, meaningful integration of underrepresented groups in episodic themes and narratives.
And then there's the creative leadership.
That's right. 50% or more of producer and above on writing staff and 50% or more of co-producer and below on writing staff come from underrepresented groups, regardless of whether or not they're qualified, right? 50% or more of episodic directors, underrepresented groups. Casting director is from an underrepresented group or has not previously worked on a GEE show in this role. Meaningful representation of underrepresented groups in senior creative leadership, again, regardless of whether or not they deserve it. Promotion of a member of an underrepresented group into a role that constitutes career progression for at least one member of the writing staff. Blah, 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 blah. You can see that nowhere in this document is there any concern for whether or not the people being promoted actually deserve it, actually are qualified, can actually create quality content that will appeal to people who are consumers, who are paying for the content, and therein lies the rub, folks. Therein lies the rub. Elon Musk posted this. He got it as a tip from someone inside Disney. He leaked it himself just ahead of the Disney investor call this afternoon. So there you have it, folks. As I predicted, the Disney proxy wars are raging, and another general is clearly entering the fray. And who knows, Gina Carano, Elon Musk, and Nelson Peltz may bring about the collapse of the current regime and make Disney a for-profit company again. From the center of the earth, this is Victor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.